I really don't know why. Twice in one stream. Twice. Like maybe the universe isn't ready for me to come back to streaming. It's not ready for me. Like really? Alright, whatever. Let me stop complaining and let's use this time wisely while I'm still here. Wow. Oh, there we go. It's not probably O. Chrome. Rod. Pro. Proud of you. Thank you. Oh, fuck you, man. Mods ban Rem for cheating. I was like right there and you just had to ruin it. I guessed it. I didn't ask for your guess though. I was supposed to solve it myself. When I ask for help, then you can help. Man, like let a brother try it. Okay, got like 40 minutes of free time. No, I'm genuinely proud of you. Okay, thanks, man. Oh, like coming back to streaming, you mean? If you mean proud as like in general, then thanks. Actually, one thing we can do while oh, in general, thank you, man. One thing I can do for the remaining time, we can go back to doing that exploring random Reddits like I did last time. Like just that website where like every time you click it just generates a new random Reddit post. We can do that for the remaining time. Do I still have the website up? It's definitely saved because. Okay, I do, thank Christ. Are any of you interested in that, or you just don't care? You just want me to actually still be streaming? Alright, cool. Da, da, da. Wait, I think I have to be on a incognito tab. Why is it so like oddly shaped? Son of a. What? Why is it move? Why is it? moving this? Why is it moving this way? Does it filter out the bad? I think so, but the other time I did this, it brought me to a subreddit or Reddit post about, I think it was like called like ball busting or something, which is like the act of like kicking a man in his area. Yeah, it did kind of look like Waldo for a second. So I think it is. In case it doesn't, I'll just block it out before it generates. So yeah, let's do random Reddits again. That wasn't working. Open and logged off browser. Yeah. Wait, why isn't this working? Open folder. Random Reddit post. I forgot how I did this last time. I should mention, chat, I'm not a programmer. Give me a second. Damn it, why is it not working? Okay, I guess we can do it. The code hasn't changed. I haven't changed it at all, I don't think. I guess, let me just try the raw link. Okay, I'll just do that. I have to do it the roundabout way. Okay, there's no like boobies on here. Okay, no, here it is. Why is this so oddly shaped? Okay, here we go. I always find a way, baby. Okay, r/moon pissing. I know who did it to me, who framed me. It was Sonic. I can't believe Sonic would dress himself up as Metal Sonic and frame him for this. Wait, that happened? He framed MW? Of course, I saw Sonic steal my disguise kit. Okay, I have no idea what any of this means. I'm totally lost. Yeah, there you go, though. Next up. Wait, why is it? Wait, it's incognito. Why is it still showing? Oh, I have to, like, close down the browser. Okay. Next one. Every single time I get it. Every time I hear Sonic, I think of pregnant Sonic. That's not a... You shouldn't be doing that. You should probably seek help for that. r/give me your thoughts. Social Security. Social Security is a critical social program that guarantees basic income for retirees and people with disabilities. It plays a vital role in reducing poverty and offers financial security, especially for vulnerable populations. While there are concerns about its long-term solvency, its importance as a social safety net is undeniable. Okay. It's a diverse sub where Redditors share their opinions, thoughts, and experiences on a variety of topics. Okay, he's just sharing his opinion about Social Security. Okay. Cool. Isn't that a splits background? What? You're talking about the Social Security thing? Oh, the Sonic. No, that's Fat Sonic. That face stuffer keeps submitting. He submits Fat Sonic. And he's like, in the picture, he's like visibly eating like a cake, like a strawberry cake. No, that's not pregnant Sonic, that's Fat Sonic. There's a difference. All right, next up, r/teachers. Litter boxes for students who identify as cats? What? Today, a teacher at the school I work told me something unbelievable. Apparently, insert adjunct district here, schools have litter boxes for those students who identify as cats. I hear this a lot, always from someone who heard it from someone in an adjacent district. Somehow never from people saying it happens at their school. It's infuriating. It's so obviously fake, but people will apparently believe anything. How do we combat this ridiculous rumor? Yeah, this has to be made up. There's no way. This is like lemon jello and orange jello all over again. Every person who tells this story swears someone they know personally works at a school told them it was real. My school has buckets of litter. What? My school has buckets of litter, but it's for if students need to go to the bathroom during a lockdown. So maybe throw that back at them. I'd point out that if there's actual litter boxes in the bathroom, every kid would be posting about it on TikTok. Yeah, that's not happening. True. That is, yeah, every kid would be, it'd be on TikTok, it'd be on Instagram, everywhere. Tell them you prefer the crystal litter to clay and move on. A parent said something similar to my guidance counselor friend. She picked up the phone right in front of the parent, called the counselor in the schools, and asked if they had litter boxes for students in their school. The answer, no. Yeah, there's no way that's a thing. That has to be made up. Oh, this is a video. Wait, wasn't it showing? Wasn't it showing? Here we go. r/rejection sensitive. For people with RSD, rejection sensitive dysphoria, to vent and talk about our issues because apparently we don't have a community yet. Okay.
Talking about my own personal struggles having borderline personality disorder. I talk about narcissism, I talk about bipolar, anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder. I talk about different therapies like DBT, psychoanalysis, psychodynamic. I talk about my experiences with unethical psychologists, schizophrenia, and a plethora of a lot other.
Okay, yeah, this is above my pay grade. I don't want your charity. But yeah, that's above my what I know and what I can handle. But okay. Rejection sensitive? Is that what it said? I guess people who can handle like rejection or like have problems with rejection. Always got it. Okay. r/subreddit drama. There's drama between subreddits? Like, really? Senator John Fetterman has been involved in a crash that injured him. Redditors argue if they should feel bad about it since he betrayed progressives. What? This drama includes multiple sub... Oh, God. I think I may want to skip this just because of how dumb it sounds. In case you're not aware, Senator John Fetterman is an American politician serving as a junior United States Senator from Pennsylvania. He was once a well-liked politician by progressive circles due to support for policies including unlimited health care as a right, criminal justice reform, abolishing capital punishment, raising the federal minimum wage to 50 an hour, livings and cabinets, and has been a senator of Pennsylvania since 2019. His fall from grace in the eyes of progressives began shortly after October 7th attacks by Hamas on Israel, when Fetterman voiced his support for the IDF. Fetterman, while campaigning on the pro-immigration, has repeatedly expressed concerns about the border crisis. I think that some people, as also Fetterman. Okay. Recently, he was involved in a car crash that may or may not have been his fault. Recent news says he was speeding. Redditors aren't particularly concerned about a major local politician being injured, and have instead chosen to poke fun and unfun at his predicament. Another issue for the physicians of Reddit is that making a comeback is his supposed brain damage. Republicans initially tried this to uproot his campaign, but now that he is going against progressive values, it's... Yeah, Face Stuffer is the Redditor guy. I don't... Oh, what's up, Sticks End? I'm doing a thing where I made a website that generates links to random Reddit posts that are made in the last 24 hours, and I'm just exploring those at random. Since I don't have time to do another speedrun, this is just like filler content. Just seeing what random garbage was posted in the last 24 hours. Yeah, this is a terrible post. It's just subreddit drama. Who cares? Alright, next post. An orangutan tries to prevent the deforestation of their home. Where's the orangutan? Oh, there it is. Damn. At least he's fighting. Yeah, that was just a bad post. Yeah, this is posted on interesting as fuck, but it's kind of sad. He's literally like fighting against the machine. Luckily, they were showing concern for the orangutan's life. Like, even though they were destroying the forest, they're like, "Oh, hold on. There's an orangutan here. Watch out." Kind of like mixed feelings. Quite deep. An orangutan can legit kill you effortlessly? I imagine so. I remember hearing a story about a monkey that went wild and literally ripped a woman's face off and like ripped off her fingers. They possess that kind of crazy strength. I believe it. R/meme. Funny erases words greater than Latin X. Hispanics when you call them a slur. Hispanics when you call them Latin X. What's Latin X? Like X-Men? Or like... A gender-neutral term for Latinos made by non-Latinos. Latinx is a slur. What is Latinx? Another porn site? Okay, that's a good one. Oh, is this like when people call minorities people of color? Because that phrase is so dumb. I don't like that phrase. That yeah, that sounds like a phrase that's not made by Latinos. Yeah, yeah, they have this. They have like the feminine A and then the masculine O. Yeah. If anything, that's just lazy. Like you're too lazy to say the A and the O. You have to like just put it all together. Lazy fucks. All right, next up, r/presidents. If you could pick any non-American historical figure to be president, who would it be and why? This is Churchill. Don't know who that is. And this is Otto von Bismarck, I believe. President George III for maximum chaos. Tories and loyalists realized early on that the revolutionaries didn't have the numbers for the precious republic. Sun Yat-sen. Tsar Nicholas II of Russia. That's an interesting one. Grug, Neanderthal chieftain of a small cave in France in the year 40,000 BC. Nice one. Genghis Khan. Nice. Another person saying Sun Yat-sen. Whatever that is. Marcus Aurelius. An honest, thoughtful, competent leader is what America needs. Zelensky. If I had to pick a non-American historical figure to be president, I don't trust that many leaders in the past. Probably, actually, I'd go with this guy, Marcus Aurelius, because from what I read, he seems like a good guy. This guy. People give Marcus Aurelius too much credit. I mean, from the books and all the talk about him, maybe, but he seems like a stand-up guy. I mean, compared to other Roman leaders, he literally killed the man his wife cheated on him for. I don't know what to say to that, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of bad. But again, comparatively speaking, amongst all the Roman people that we had, that's not that bad. I mean, that's still bad, but like, again, comparatively speaking. Oh, he still kept the woman as his wife? Okay, that's just like some stupid. That's some stupid behavior. Yeah, that punishment didn't go to the right person. But again, my only point is that comparatively speaking, compared to almost every other Roman person, Marcus wasn't that bad. Like, dude, you had a Roman emperors who really like fucking horses and like beheading people in the public just on a whim. You had people having like cake and alcohol orgies every day. Like, again, compared to those guys, Marcus Aurelius wasn't that bad. Plato or Socrates, yeah, at least the thinking man. I can vouch for that. All right, next post. Wasn't there literally a Roman emperor who tried to get like a horse into like the Senate? Wasn't that like Nero? That was either Nero or Caligula. One of those weirdos did that. Okay, here's a more innocent one. r/cartoons. Name one line from a cartoon that makes you laugh out loud and still does. Oh, this is the chocolate episode from SpongeBob. Good one. Oh yeah, Destroy Us All from Billy and Mandy. Good one. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. A lot of these are just SpongeBob lines, which just goes to show like how widespread and popular SpongeBob was. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yup. The one line from a cartoon. Oh, mine is from one episode of Ed and Eddie. The short Ed was talking to the smart Ed, and of course, the smart Ed said a bunch of like smart, like big words in a sentence, and then the short Ed said, "You kiss your mother with that mouth." I like that one. I'm telling you, there's someone here, or my name's Shirley. Oh yeah, that's from Courage. I always like that one. Yeah, that's probably the most wholesome post so far. All right, next post. r/poverty finance. What is the worst financial mistake you ever made? I feel regret choosing a career in medicine. The cost of the degree is immense, and I don't know if I'll be able to make it worth it. I've lost all spark and interest in this career, but I am in it deep. I can't escape it now. I can't change careers after putting in so much money for this degree. I regret it so much. That's a little bit sunk cost fallacy right there. I have too many bad financial decisions. Really? Oh, with stocks. I mean, yeah, that area of like stocks and bonds and like cryptocurrency, it is rife. Is that the word? It is. It is just filthy with bad financial decisions. Yeah, it always is. Trying to work a full-time job, part-time job, and go to school full-time at the same time in order to pay tuition as I went, and also have a cool apartment and money for the bars. I don't know how. I don't know. I had a mood disorder at the time, in that my manic ambitions were not realistic for me. I should have lived frugal, stayed in the dorms, and taken out a few loans. My decision left me a semester of F's, dropped out of college, and landed me in retail. It ended up costing me over 10 years of getting nowhere, flat broke. Damn. Marrying my soon-to-be ex-wife. In all seriousness, who you marry has a huge impact on your financial future. True. I have lost 15,000 in options. Christ, sticks in. Dude, you gotta like do your research beforehand, or like play with smaller money, dude. You gotta relax with that. Yeah, true. Yeah, who you marry also impacts your money depending on their like savings and spending habits. Buying a $30,000 sports car and 20 and crashing in less than 2 years. That's not funny, but that's unfortunate. I kind of don't feel bad for people who buy sports cars, because you're just asking it for it to get like totaled beyond repair. You have to winch it up, what's it called, like haul it with the, what's it called, a towing truck? Yeah, a towing truck, and just you get to pay so much in just repairs for the thing. I almost don't feel bad for sports cars owners. Not buying an apartment complex in 0-8 instead of being in middle school. Student loans, yeah. I got out pretty good in terms of college debt. Compared to like my other classmates, how much they've spent, and not only that, how much they have in loans. I got out scot-free compared to those other people. Like I'm grateful I got out of college as soon as I did, with as little debt as possible. So I'm a happy camper there. To be fair, I only lost the money because I held it for too long. Oh. Okay, I didn't know if you're investing into stocks or you're just trading them for the short term. Yeah, but that's a lesson. That's a lesson you now know. In February, I was up 10K but didn't sell it and lost 4K. Oh damn! Lesson learned, man. Every mistake is a opportunity to learn. I think the most I ever did is I bought like a stock of Apple, a stock of like Facebook, and then that's it. and I made like $20 in return or something. So hey, compared to like most stock traders or options traders, I got out scot-free. I got $20 compared to the thousands that people are down, not including you, Sticks. And I'm not pointing fun at you, but other idiots who trade options and stocks and are down thousands. I'm doing way better than those guys. Again, no offense. r/Sylvanian families. A place to talk about anything related to Sylvanian families and calico critters collecting. Need help with proper storage. Hi, currently making a storage for the critters. I read it's better to store them in standing than flat on their back to avoid ruining their felt. This is what I have so far. It's a big 3-layer Lego container, second pick, and I added the individual dividers. I'm planning on putting in silica gels too. Is it better to have them individual Ziplocs? The containers are not as airtight as I was hoping. Oh yeah, okay, this is some hobbyist thing I've never heard of. Sylvanian families and calico critters. Dude, I can't think of the word critters anymore without thinking it's a racial slur. Because I've watched so much low tier god compilations of his old streams, and he was such a racist. And he would use the term critters when he was bashing on black people. So I can no longer think of the word critters without it sounding adjacent to a racial slur. That's just me. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nice. Where is this from? I'm not a huge TMNT fan, but by any metric, but found this little Raphael while sorting through things around the house. Does anyone know what toy line this is from? Nope. This was posted 3 minutes ago. This is 3 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't know, unfortunately. Yes, yeah, that old stuff, it wasn't satire. He had actual hateful attitudes against black people. Though not just black people, all races too. He wasn't just a racist to one. It was all of them. But still funny as hell sometimes. r/2007 scape. Guy walked up to me in GE, called me poor, showed me this, tallied away. He's right, I am poor. I've never played RuneScape, so I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm guessing this is an impressive collection of stuff. Not showing any 3As means you're poor too, it's okay. Just put a Camelot teleport tab in. Yeah, this is, I don't know, RuneScape. The gold count? 1,000 million gold. That sounds like a lot. 1,000 million gold. Damn. I'm a bit out of it because I never played RuneScape, so I'm probably not fully understanding the importance of that, but it seems like a lot of gold. All right, next up. Dungeon Meshi. It's probably some RPG game. Devoted to Ryoko Kui's award-winning, hunger-inducing manga. Oh, it's a manga. / anime Dungeon Meshi. Monsters never look so tasty. More mother. Wait, spoilers. I'm not sure if this is NSFW. Let me see. No, okay. No, this is an NSFW. It's just fan art. I mean, it seems pretty innocent. It's just people hugging from the back. From some anime. Okay. Cool. All right, I got 8 minutes left. r/roast me. "20 male massive nerd do your worst." He has a nice smile. Oh, nice. He's driving what is it called? Like an AMV, MTV, ATV. It's an ATV. You could have just stopped at massive. I bet you sit on the toilet backwards so you can use the tank as a lunch table. Your belly flap has seen your penis more than you have. At least you are smart enough to not add virgin to the title since we already know that. Bobby Hill, how the fuck have you been? I'd sugarcoat my comment, but you probably eat that too. Wow. I try to think of the most harmless thing, something I loved from my childhood, something that could never ever possibly destroy us. Mr. Stay Puff. Okay, nice one. His name is Robert Paulson. Okay, I should get this one because I saw Fight Club like a month ago or 2 months ago. I mean, the post is you're asking people to insult you. It's roast me. So like you post a picture of yourself and then people insult you. But why? I don't know. There's like what's that thing called when you like being insulted or like humiliated? Like a degradation fetish kind of thing. I think it's maybe that. Like it's these people actually like being insulted and hated on and like to the point where they maybe get off on it. I don't know. They have like a humiliation thingy. You look like Rick and Chumlee from Pawn Stars made an ass baby. Bro really got chocolate on his lip in the second photo. Jesus Christ, dude. When you masturbate, do you need a mirror to find it? Yeah, like why would you do this? Why? Okay, I can do like maybe two more. Monopoly Go. Official partners with Scopely for Monopoly Go. This is the perfect place to discuss and find new friends. 30 stars all at once for either of these. I guess it's like a mobile game. Monopoly Go. Okay. I can't remember the last time I played Monopoly or even a mobile game. r/NBA. Mac Mahone, the Mavs' 48-point lead is the biggest in the finals in at least 50 years, per at ESPN Stats Info. I don't care about sports at all. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it or like pretend. Normally, I'll entertain a sports conversation in chat if someone talks about like NBA or like soccer or whatever. But in my heart of hearts, inside of me, I do not care about sports at all. I hope the Mavs win. Me too. Yeah, I fucking hate the Celtics, man. That team sucks. Like this, the Celtics, absolute garbage team. Make new friends here. This subreddit is for those who are looking to make new friends on Reddit. There's so much wrong with that sentence, but okay. 21 male deployed, bored, and just seeing what's up, lol. Yo, I'm Tom. I like video games, anime, fishing, playing guitar, and metal/rock music. I'm currently deployed with the army and just bored as hell over here, lol. Okay, cool. If any of you need a friend chat, Tom 21 male deployed and board is available. No, it's just that the players on the Celtics are insufferable. Okay. Good to know. Now I know that, and I can start hating on the Celtics too. I try to do a couple more. r/turkey jerky. Autobahn Usvester. Missing your freeway exit. Okay, yeah, this is some Turkish humor. I do not understand this. There's both like there's a huge language barrier here. I'm assuming this is very funny though. r/Indiana. Reddit for the Hoser State, the crosswords of America. I almost said crosswords. Never seen something so cool before. Anybody have any idea what bird this is? Wait, what? For a second, I thought this was like a joke post because this first picture is of a security camera, and I thought the person was thinking, "Oh, this is a new fancy bird on my top of my door. It's a security camera." No, this is like an actual post about a bird. Cool. Okay. 3 minutes. Yeah, on purpose. It's all posts made within the last 24 hours. Because in my mind, there's really no point in seeing posts that were made like days beforehand, since they've already been seen, commented on, and like already known about. This is for us to see new posts, what's made now in the last 24 hours. Okay, I got like 3 more minutes. Do a couple more. At least that's how I see it in my mind. Oh my god, r/PC build. Can my Ryzen 5 5600X bottleneck my RTX 4060 Ti? And if it does, how much? I have no idea about computers, man. My computer is pre-built. Or it's not pre-built. I picked out the parts, but I had the manufacturers build it together. Because I don't care to do that myself. Actually, you know what? You want to talk about insufferable people? PC people. Quite annoying, these PC people. With all these, like, these Ryzen, this, RTX, that, GeForce, that, frames per second, this, and all that stuff. Like, who cares? r/stable diffusion nipples? What? Yeah, and then just playing like League of Legends or something. SD3 nipples guide for perverts. If you missed titties and nipples in SD3 like me, there's a way you can get them back for your women. The idea is that you need to use men's nipples on women? Because SD3 doesn't censor man nipples. I have generated some good results using this method, but I can't post it here because it's NSFW. What? Okay, there's some... Yeah, this guy... Yeah, that guy is weird. He wants to... Trying to generate AI nipples. That's a great last post to end off on. That was great. Okay, that is now the end of the stream. And I have to now go be a working man. So, thank you all for watching. Nope, sorry. That was premature. I'll be... Oh, the weather stuff isn't working. I'll be back later today after work on the new schedule. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm going to try to implement the new schedule today, which means in about 8 hours, I'll be live again. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Rem, for the 1 bit. Thank you, Faceover, for the gifted sub. Oh, and thanks, yeah, West Dog for the raid also when I just started streaming. If any of you are still here from the West Dog raid, thank you very much. Hope you have a great day. And I'll see you all in about 8 to 9 hours, alright? Okay, alright, that's that.